Welcome back, guys, to day number 2 of harvest. We're gonna get started here this morning. The sun's came out, kind of dried up the beans, and so it's like 10 o'clock. They're ready to go. They should be ready to go. We just gotta change a couple more things on the combine, and then we'll get started here. Here's the 2.9 beans. They crack open good. The 3.1 beans are gonna have a little more moisture, but the thing is, what we're trying to do today is trying to get these a little earlier where they have moisture early in the day, and then that way we don't lose yield on bringing in dry bushels of beans. But I started looking at sickles, and there's a bunch that are pretty dull. So every morning when we go by John Deere, we pick up a couple sickles, put them on in the morning, and pretty soon in a couple of days we'll have the whole thing replaced. Spence is rocking the old Deere hat. I got just a regular Wiffles hat, but Spence is continuing with the tradition of harvest and planting season, rocking the old 80s hats. He's got her over there. He's gonna get in the tractor. We're gonna get started here. But we have, let's see, this is an 80-acre farm. So I did 8 acres on Saturday, the first day of harvest. So we have 72 acres left. It's not the most easy going farm where you can just go back and forth. It's a long farm, but there's kind of a lot of things you gotta work around. A couple acreages, stuff like that. So I'm thinking over the next 2 days, we can hopefully get this farm done, as long as we don't have any breakdowns. I did forget, we have the safety lock on that header down there, so we gotta take that off quick. This rock trap, it's tough to keep clean. Okay, let's get rolling. Gosh, the trees are turning. It's a beautiful time of year. I love fall. Some people like spring planting season over harvest season, and I don't know what we'll do with those crazy people. Got Spence unloading. The beans aren't yielding as good as the other day, so we must have gotten into some worse spots here. This load's averaging 60 bushels an acre. Everything's going good. Gosh, there's some green beans here still that are super tough to combine, so I gotta go slow. I slowed down to like 1.5 miles an hour. So we got a gosh, I hear some. Listen right here.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to hear it down there.
I noticed a little squeaking in the back of the cab. Luckily, it's not anything in the rotor. It's somewhere up here on a couple gears up here. So it's close by. It's right behind the cab. But we're gonna try and figure out if we can kind of pinpoint it down a little better. Auger conveyor. Very interesting. It's just a loose or broken belt. Oh, the chain. Yeah, I'll shut it off here. Well, at least that was easy to pinpoint. But unfortunately, we're gonna be down for a little bit. Just like the YouTube gods spoke, they're like, hey Grant, your video is getting pretty darn boring. Everything's going smooth. So we need something to go bad on your combine.
Yeah, this is Dave with YouTube gods. Yeah, Grant's going too smooth. He's 6 acres and he hasn't broken down. Okay, do you want combine on fire? Rotor full or brake tailings chain elevator? Okay, brake tailings change, yep, I'll break that. And order set, okay, hey, thanks, appreciate it.
Okay, so this is crazy loose.
This is all good, it's crazy loose, because whatever this is broke.
Oh.
Whatever was sitting here. Well, you mess with that, I'm gonna go find something.
Honestly, all it is just this plastic. It feels like a plastic kind of rubbery piece that I think is it's just the tension adjustment. That's all it is.
Yeah, no, I totally agree.
So we'll have to get this here. Okay. We got the part. This is what we were missing. All it is just the guider adjuster on the tailings elevator, chain adjuster. So put her back on.
Got her done. Well, glad we got that fixed. It took way longer than we thought. We started at 11:30. I think it's like 2:30 right now, and we got half of a wagon full.
Now I got Spencer on the combine. He's gonna be going here. And I got the homeless man's catch pan right here. So we're gonna drop this behind the combine, see if we can catch any beans here. Everything's looking pretty good. I'm not finding too many beans on the ground. Not as many as the other day even. Look at that, a John Deere emblem, 80s John Deere hat. That man's got it going. Okay, what did we find here? Honestly, didn't find any. What the heck? Try again. See if we got any. I can't grab a single bean on here. I think what they're doing is they're hitting it and then they're bouncing off the cardboard, I'm guessing. So I don't think we're losing much out the back just based off what I'm seeing, but it'd still be cool to actually catch them. Oh. There was it. Let's roll.
Go take this, man.
Yep.
You want me to? What were you thinking?
Take
Get
it
the ticket and to see.
Yeah, see the weight. So just grab the ticket for it. We got a lot of little stuff kind of around waterways that just takes a while to get through. So we're gonna try and do our best to knock these out and get on the long rows here. Okay guys, big mistake I made. I'm gonna admit it. Everybody was saying in the last video, like, Grant, your reel's too fast, it's going too fast. And I'm like, guys, I have my reel all the way down on max speed. Anyways, I was twisting the reel the wrong way, the dial the wrong way. I was looking at the icon, and the icons are backwards from what I would think they are, and the reel was actually going max speed. So I slowed it down, and it's a ton better here. Look at that. Yeah, it's going a perfect speed now. It's real slow. It's not destroying the beans by any means, and that's a lot better. I was hoping to do this pass in the daytime, get a sweet picture of the combine rolling right in front of the machine shed. It's pretty cool because you got the co-op's grain bins like a mile that way in the background and stuff. Maybe next year. Okay, we're emptying the last for the night. We got one wagon full, and then this is gonna be like half full. Well, it rained last night. Luckily, we were smart to pull in all the grain, but it was last second. So we got the wagon back there, and then we got the wagon and tractor back there. It was tight to fit all this in. Okay, so I probably put a clip in before this of the rain we got. It rained last night, and we were hoping to go all day today. Luckily, we ran fairly late last night, and it allowed us to run late. There's a little bit of breeze, it's pretty dry out, so we're picking ears. We're gonna shell these, take them into the co-op, see what our corn moisture is, and see what farm we want to go do first on corn, whatever one's the driest. So there's that one, we'll shell it. Not too big. I don't expect much from this ground. Remember, we planned into some horrible conditions here. Not good conditions, but it got dry, and then late we got rain. So test weight should be really good on this corn, but test weight's gonna be super good. And this was planted at a lower population, so 32,000, so it'll have a little bit bigger ears than the other farm. But I don't know, we'll see how yield is. A lot of neighbors are super surprised around the area of the yield they're getting. They thought it was gonna be a lot worse. So corn on beans feel a lot drier. I mean, this feels dry. Okay, Spencer's getting the tractor out. He's gonna take these wagons in from last night. We got one that's got like 500 bushel, one that has like 300 that we didn't quite fill all the way. our corn came back at 24% moisture out of one field, and then 22.6 out of another field, and that's hand shelled, so add a couple more points. This time last year I was combining corn, it was doing 15, it was probably 16, 17% moisture, which it's taken a while to dry down, I can't believe it. So, corn may be a while yet. Okay, it's 2:15 in the afternoon. I thought we weren't gonna go today, but the beans, they're fairly dry here. I'm not feeling much moisture on them. Plus, if we can pick up a couple of points of moisture, that'd be good since these beans are running like 10% right now. They're dry. There's a nice breeze, so I think we're gonna try them. Nobody else in the neighborhood's really going right now and stuff, so the co-op's not gonna be open tonight. But if we can keep these going, we can fill a couple wagons here, get a wagon to the co-op till at 4:30 they close, and then fill a couple tonight yet. They're dry. I don't see why we can't go. What are you thinking?
We got 2 hours, let's go.
He's cracking the whip. Let's roll. Here we go. She's warmed up. So far, nothing bad has happened. Good beans through here. Oh, son of a gun, boys. Hydro charge pressure light. Hopefully it's just a bad sensor. You put the cap back on the hydraulic tank?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, we're gonna try the old master mechanic. Turn her off, turn it back on.
See like hydraulic temperature at all?
Son of a gun. Oh, yep. Should have saw that. Probably should have checked that before I drove it up here. So we're leaking somewhere. I saw the chopper belt light came on real quick, which means usually the chopper belt's spinning. And last time it happened, it was overflowing. Hydraulic oil was overflowing. Right here we have hydraulic oil. I gotta figure out where it's coming from though. Some line is probably leaking here. Yeah, not sure where it's leaking from though. We'll figure it out here. See, you remember how I said the chopper?
I was reading the forum, and people were saying this sensor right here blew on theirs, and then they just put a new sensor in and added the oil. But that, it looks like it's the sensor, or it's the filter. But see that sensor coming in, electrical?
That's a good...
Dude, I swear to God, the chopper belt light is a better hydraulic light than...
Yeah, I was just gonna say, every time we had a hydraulic issue, hydraulic oil on a belt, and
It's always the chopper belt that sends it off. Dave from YouTube Gods is probably back at it again.
it's really nice all this is happening while we're doing the shed. Look at the drip right there.
It's coming out of the sensor.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's just shooting out there.
Out the sensor.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna get rolling. Luckily, John Deere is open till 7, so we're in no rush. Technically, the co-op closes at 5, so Spencer's gonna take the last of those beans in.
It's gonna take Grant at least an hour 20 minutes to get back, so I'm gonna go and load that wagon once it's full, because they're gonna close here in 40 minutes, so there's no way he's back. And then from there we'll just go into the dark like last time. This is like last time, or yesterday. Yesterday, same thing. Everything was wet, then we broke down a bunch during the day, and only got one wagon in. Then we went at night, so hopefully we get a lot done tonight like we did last night. All right, this was the bad part. Oil was shooting out of one of these tongs, one of these sides. So the new one was just I guess better version of it. And anyway, it went in like 2 seconds. So that was our issue. Topped it up with oil, and it sounded like, I was looking at forums for when that flasher came on. We pretty much just had a leak and no pressure, but somebody had the same exact issue. So just new sensor in and top it off with oil. We got an hour to fill a wagon, and we'll take it into the co-op.
Okay, we got this whole hillside to knock out. It's actually looking like the beans are really good through here, so we're gonna find out though. We just started getting some wickedly good soybeans through here. Like, it's so weird. The spots on the farm that you didn't think would be that good were pasture its whole life, and so these spots end up producing a great crop. It is crazy. I mean, check out these wicked beans through here. Holy Toledo. I gotta speed her up, but 95 bushel beans, almost 100 bushel beans. You get to some spots though, and it evens out. Gets to like 50, 60 bushel beans, so. Technically now day 3 of this video, and I was gonna end it, but I was like, I can't leave them stranded when we only did like 30 acres of beans. So today's Friday. Hopefully we knock out all the beans today. There's 35 acres. If we don't break down, I'm gonna say we could probably knock everything out, but I don't know. We've been averaging like 8 acres of breakdown, so we're gonna see here. Okay, Spence, what are you thinking? No breakdowns today.
No breakdowns, and then we'll have to fill 2 wagons at nighttime, and we'll be done.
You think so? Yeah. Fingers crossed for no breakdowns. Close your mouths, guys. Is that? Holy crap.
Interesting to know how long that's been out there.
Jeez. Go put it in the toolbox.
Yeah.
Well, we got Spence full there. We thought, gosh, we spilled a little over the edge too. That should be 630 bushel, and it says those wagons can hold 650. So far, I think we've done 20, 25 acres today, and we're rolling super smooth. Checking for any broken sickles. Spence is fixing a guard real quick. He had an extra one.
First one was 633 bushels. Technically the wagon holds 657 it says, but gosh, I don't see how you could ever fit that in there.
I think we're finally figuring out a good routine. I'm combining beans and we're actually going super smooth. Hopefully I don't jinx myself by saying that, but we're knocking out acres pretty quick, a lot quicker than we were. And Spence is going around kind of field edges, trying to make the farm look nice, cleaning up waterways with the mower, and just doing a lap around, mowing the field edges to kind of hold back any brush that we may have. Oh, we were going so good, so smooth, and I small white smoke come out, and I think we blew a hydraulic hose. Holy Toledo, yeah we did. Where are we leaking from? Where are we leaking from? That's connected. It must have splattered enough. There's hydraulic fluid up on this step, and there's nothing hydraulic up here. So it must have just blew apart. How many is that? Is that 4? 4 different times, 80 acres. So we're getting better. 20 acres per breakdown. That's not too bad. Last one to the shed's a loser. This is why we break stuff. Okay, we're slowing down. Okay, I'm gonna tilt this, and I think it's gonna blow apart. Ready? Here we go.
Got it.
Yep. It's the left one. Right there. Okay, so what's coming out? Where's it coming out?
Literally.
Oh, so it's just a 1/4 inch one?
Yep, it's
Okay.
just this right here. And this one has some insulation coming off too. And so when we put these back on, we got this
Okay,
curve is just
let's get
too
this
much.
pulled off here.
It's this one right here.
We were trying to make it to Napa. They closed at 4:56. We're not gonna make it there, so we're gonna have to head to John. Luckily, John Deere's open till 7 tonight. We thought this hydraulic hose wasn't that long. We realized, okay, it's all the way back here, runs all the way up here, so it's gonna take us a while to get us off. You know what? This one must have broke before, Spence.
Yeah, and then they didn't go through the brackets and they just didn't cut it. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay guys, I feel like I need to end this video. We've had a line of breakdowns. Hopefully tomorrow when we film again, we start fresh, no breakdowns, keep going. But seriously, anyways, thanks for watching guys. We'll see you guys in the next one.